Happy Monday, my good people. Hope you are all doing well. Coming on to quickly talk about what this place is going to look like after 45/47 finishes doing whatever it is he's doing. Tearing up the place, yes. What will it look like when it's all said and done? We have no idea. Just coming on to tell you. If you can connect with people who are trying to find little corners of the world for themselves, if you can connect with like-minded individuals like that and find your spots, that should be what you could be working on while we're resting. But yeah, what is this place going to look like? I have no idea. Nobody knows what's going on in that person's pea brain from day to day, but it's always something. It's always something. And it just seems like everyone is trying to get the energetic vibes from Black Americans. Black Americans who were born and raised in this country. Black Americans whose ancestors built the country. I knew I wanted to say something else. Speaking of building the country, the minute that Michelle person said enslaved people built this house that we sleep in every night, the White House, when those Obamas were in office, and that's the first, of course, no one's going to mention it because they're not going to mention that. So the family that mentioned enslaved individuals built the White House. So someone who has so much, I don't even know what, this vitriol, but just the way he is putting his attentions on what the ancestors who built the country did by trying to erase what we've done. That it could happen because it happens, but as long as everybody was melanin in their mind and in their being, will remind everyone who built the White House. So you tearing it apart is now going to essentially say, oh, it wasn't completely built by enslaved. Yes, it was. You can't erase the fact that enslaved people built the White House, no matter how many portions of it you try to tear down and remake. And you don't know what you're doing when you try to do so, just because you're being petty. I'm petty. I love petty. But petty and evil shouldn't mix. Petty and evil should not mix. I'm not evil. I don't have time for all this nonsense. That's why I cannot fathom what is coming next, because this is not of my brain space, nor of my heart space. I don't have the ability to sit and say to people who need food, I'm going to hold this food from you just because I can. That's not me. That's these people. So we don't know where this is going. You got farmers complaining that nobody's picking the fruit. Whatever it is, fruits, vegetables are dying on the vines. Is anyone there to pick up all the old fruit and put them somewhere to fertilize it or whatever you can do with it? I don't even know. I don't care that it's messing up because it's GMO anyway. So to me, the way my brain works, this is a good thing that stopped. Now the poisoning of us has stopped, and they don't know what to do. Now I don't know if the idiot oligarchs were thinking, okay, if we don't have anyone to pick our GMO fruits, we can't poison them. What next? Bring the troops in to start unaliving people? They had the troops in, but thank God we don't see people getting unalived like in mass. So I don't want to ramble. Coming on to say we don't know what's coming. If you can find people that you can work with to try and get a location where you can huddle together, do so. Because we don't know what we're going to need. We have no idea what we're going to need and how to fight something that we don't know. So we don't know, but no, we don't both notes. We just gotta be prepared. This is getting long and windy, so I am going to say, find your people, get yourselves together, hunker down, be ready for whatever. On that note, try and have a marvelous Monday. Thanks for listening.